hey, today's the day, you know.
What is the day?
It's Thursday, you know what that means.
Oh, yeah. So you go and you get your words of the day. Ha ha ha! I forgot to put it in the video. Like, hey, this is the word that you take.
Okay.
But this is the word that you take. You go to our I-95 Instagram, right? You go into the story, and there's a word of the day every day.
Yeah.
Today's word, you take it, and then you plug it in the app chat feature of I-95's, the I-95 app.
Correct.
Well said. I took an uncomplicated thing and made it complicated. How about that?
Yeah. Of all the right answers, we pick one, and that person gets an Amazon Fire Stick.
Right. So it's all you got to do is have the I-95 Rock app and follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Our handle at I-95 Rock. Get the word of the day from Instagram. Plug it in on the app chat feature on the app, and you're in the running.
It takes less time to do it than it took us to tell you about it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sir.
So that's a good.
Woo.
Little rain this morning, mostly cloudy in the afternoon today, up around 60. Let's get the I-95 right now traffic update. Kelly Quinn, what's going on?
All right, you guys, let's go. Let's do this, huh? We're going to kind of breeze through the first story. I'm going to let you guys know the same way Ethan and I talk. The first story is very straightforward information, almost kind of stuff that you already know. And then we got so many things to unpack in the live and the local there. A lot going on.
Okay. Okay, the state of Connecticut urging local school districts not to close schools for in-person learning for a prolonged period of time. Education Commissioner Miguel Gardona says arbitrary date-based closures of schools are not warranted at this time, but Connecticut Education Association Executive Director Donald Williams doesn't approve of this approach.
Shed it, set it, forget it.
He's a rhyme and Simon.
I mean, now they can't agree on what to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's
distressing.
Every day I have hope. I start with hope.
Right.
I lead with hope and enthusiasm for my day.
And what happens?
And every day it's dashed by
Yeah.
6:15.
Okay, a new report shows the traffic got much lighter when coronavirus struck in the spring. I noticed it. You notice how the roads were empty?
The roads were wide open, right?
Yeah, I loved it.
That was weird because I was trying to get this dramatic shot. I kept pulling over to the side of the road and standing in the middle of the road with my tripod and shooting this for Instagram.
That could be bad.
There was nobody out there.
I know.
But every time I got out in the middle of the road to shoot this, here comes a car. And, and then I'd leave the middle of the road.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
But Connecticut roads became more deadly. The report from the medical trade journal BMJ shows deadly one-car crashes more than quadrupled in late March and April over the last year's numbers.
It makes sense.
Yeah, the report indicates that high speeds on empty roads was a factor in many of the deadly crashes. You being out in the middle of the road probably did not help.
No, it didn't do anything. People are flying out there.
Yeah.
They're flying. They're running through red lights, stop signs. I think it was worse in the very beginning. They knew that the cops had other fish to fry.
Yeah.
So they were out there flouting, the regulation.
When did the police start frying fish?
They were fish frying. It was a big fish fry for everybody.
A teenager suspected in a shots fired incident on Halloween night in Stratford has been arrested with 20 pounds of pot. All sorts of products, too. Police say 19-year-old Tyrese Pridgeon was located in Bridgeport yesterday in possession of the drugs and a rifle. Pridgeon is facing drug and weapon charges, being held on $150,000 bond.
Wait, he was arrested yesterday?
Yeah.
When did the investigation launch? A while back, right?
Yeah.
What kind of drug dealer is this guy? He hasn't moved any of it.
That's right. What kind of business plan is that?
Dude, you got to move this stuff. You
Right.
can't just have it. Maybe he's just smoking it. Maybe he just loves weed so much.
That does happen.
If I was his lawyer, and we've had this conversation before, I'd be like, dude, he's just a pothead. I'd be like, I know the amount of illegal substances that he has is considered, for sale. under the law.
Yeah,
But you got to understand, this guy, from the time the police launched the investigation to now, he hasn't unloaded any of it. Dude's just smoking it. You know?
Well, maybe that works for him. Maybe he's being funded by somebody. I don't know.
I should be a lawyer. You know? I can get all these guys off.
You should be a lawyer.
And why are we wasting our time with marijuana infractions right now when we know we are literally months, whether it's 18 months or 20 months or whatever, away from legalizing it recreationally in the state of Connecticut? And yet they're going to waste man hours on this for the police, the courts, etc. Huh?
Do you understand that to be a lawyer, you have to do 4 years of college and 4 years of law school?
Yeah, but they should just let me go in and argue on people's behalf. I'm good like that.
Without being a lawyer.
Correct.
Next story. Leaders of nearly 40 religious groups demanding Governor Ned Lamont declare racism a public health crisis.
Right.
Several Connecticut cities, towns have already declared racism to be a public health crisis, but not the state. The coalition of religious groups believes that with the support of the governor, more cities and towns will join in the effort.
I think they should. The declaration would be one of, it's at best what, symbolic? I don't know if that's the right term, but you're saying we identify this is a problem here in the state of Connecticut, and at least you're identifying it.
Yeah.
You and I talked about this in our Instagram, one of them. I don't even remember now. We did it 5 minutes ago. In the last year, I've seen more racism than I ever have in my life.
That's correct. I as well.
Just people are emboldened to say these terrible things, and I don't get it. But the fact is, he should say yes. This is a problem throughout the state, and then move on, because you're not going to stop people who are that ignorant. You know, you're not going to stop racist people from racisming.
So what you're telling me is you're using racism as a verb.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, some are worse than others. And actually, I don't know if that's the case. People hide in the bushes and say things.
Yeah.
Some people are out in the street saying things. I would like people to stop saying racist things. That's just me.
Well, I think many of the population probably feel the way you do, except the racists.
You're making a solid point.
I am making
the
a
racists
solid
would
point.
disagree with me strongly.
And yes, if there are any racists listening to us now, they're
Please.
probably yelling at the radio.
Also, please stop.
Yeah.
Please. But see, that's the funny thing. You made a great point. The racists would say they're not racist.
Right. And for us to stick it up our butts, you know what I'm saying?
I love your brain.
Yeah,
Sometimes your brain is as weird as mine is.
Well, you know why? It's the thing on my face. It's got my brain all scrambled.
You got me. I'm going to come over there and feel your noids. I'm going to rub your...
Noids?
Yeah, you know when the doctor does
Yes,
this
I
and
know.
rubs your noids?
He never does that anymore.
Yeah, that's when you're a kid, right?
Has that been ruled out now?
I'm going to feel your down south noids, too.
Little rain this morning, mostly
Check out all your
cloudy in
lumps.
the afternoon, up around 60 degrees. Those are live and local.
Racisming. Yes, Marshall. Racisming. I'm anti-racisming. Marshall's questioning my use of the word racisming. We created a word here. I don't even remember what today's word of the day is for I-95. So you guys got that. You got to get the word of the day from the I-95 Instagram, not from
Somebody
my
tell Lou what the word of the day is.
not from my personal one.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, not your personal one.
But that we do very similar things on both. We do a word of the day and a poll question on mine.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're getting weird, Lou. If you're gonna rub Ethan on the camera, turn the camera. Yeah. Let's feel your noids.
You don't want to feel me.
I'm gonna we'll do your face noids. I'm gonna do like the doctors do and get some of that antibacterial going.
I really don't think this is necessary.
We're gonna
Because you're
antibacterial.
not a doctor.
You're gonna talk about this thing on your face all day. I'm gonna rub your face. Wipe your face down.
I wipe my face down.
You did when?
I said I'm not going to rub my face down.
No, wipe it down.
I'm not going to wipe it down.
I gotta feel your noids.
No, you don't.
Just hold still, would you please? Where's this thing on your face? I gotta feel both sides.
Look, you can see it.
It's external. I thought you had an internal lump.
No.
Okay, we're gonna freeze it off.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, my dermatologist can freeze it off. You're
We're
not
gonna
freezing
freeze it off. I got some cold I got some really cold shit in the freezer.
What kind of cold shit?
I thought you had an internal lump.
No.
We're good. I don't need to touch
What do you
your
mean?
face.
What do you mean we're good?
We're good. Not cancer. Game over.
What? Because it's on the outside?
Correct.
Maybe I got bit by an insect.
All right, maybe it, what do you want me to say? Maybe it is cancer? Let me feel.
No,
Is it lumpy?
well,
We're going to go on WebMD now, and by the time we get off WebMD,
that's a good idea.
both of us are going to be terminally ill. You understand that?
That's
in our
a
brain.
good idea. I'm going to WebMD right
No,
now.
don't do that.
I'm going
don't
to
do that.
Yep, got to do it.
I got enough problems that I can't be worrying about your health. This is amazing.
I'll just go to the dermatologist. I'll let you know what happened. That's
Maybe
all.
he's allergic to me.
I think you're getting.
I'm getting wild.
I think you're getting just you're escalating. Your behavior is escalating.
It is, right?
Yes.
Well,
doesn't need to escalate.
listen, I've been trying to keep it.
You know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is. I've been trying to keep it,
Nice.
nice. Nah, maybe not nice, but better.
Okay.
Improve every day, be
Sure.
better, and focus all my energy and attention into at least my family and my job.
That's
right.
a good idea.
Right, narrowing my lane.
Right.
And going 112 miles an hour.
Okay.
But there are so many externals, you see. It's like I've narrowed my lane and I'm driving a one-way, one-lane road. And I'm like, I like this.
Yeah.
This is keeping me focused. But while I'm doing that, people are shooting at me. From
Plus,
both sides of the
another
road.
Analogy, you're up at the plate, okay?
I thought I was driving. Now I'm at the
now
plate.
you're at the plate, and you get a curveball. Okay?
Right.
It's a ball one.
I'm smacking breaking balls all day.
Then you're gonna pass the next pitch, which is a fastball down the center.
Okay.
So now so they get you could call the strike. It's now 1-1. Okay.
I thought it
One
was
ball,
0
one
and
strike.
2.
1 ball, 1 strike. Okay.
What? I missed the,
I forgot
the
where I
breaking
was going
ball.
with this analogy.
I missed the breaking ball.
Huh?
I guess you could use the baseball one. So
You didn't swing at the base at the curve.
I'm 0 and 2. I'm down in the count.
Right.
And people are doing what? Shooting at me?
No, never mind. I forgot where I was going with it.
It's the externals. Does it feel warm? Is it filled with fluid? Oh boy. See, Aurora? This is why he won't let me touch his...
No, it's not. It doesn't feel warm. It just when you touch it, there's a little pain.
This is
involved,
what's
but-
sad. 10 years ago, we're playing my humps, and all we could think about is humps. And now, look at us. It's my lumps.
That's good.
And we're just feeling each other up for terminal
I could do a
disease.
song parody with a lump on my face.
You
What
could.
color was it? Did you see the color?
It's brown. Is brown bad? I don't know. Did I say the wrong color?
I don't know. Is there a doctor in our
There's
house?
not a doctor in our house. There are a lot of people that will just fire opinions out with
Of
no
course, yeah.
education,
Well,
just
we-
like us.
We do it all morning.
I know. Your audience is a reflection of your show. So we should get coffee, right? Because that'll help everything. How much time?
Maybe what I should do is I should pour hot coffee on it.
Whatever
You
it
think
takes.
think that'll work?
I think we should not agitate it. What if it gets angry?
Now you're calling it an it.
Now I've had
You're
this on
calling
my
it-
head. Now we're gonna do lumps. Where is it?
That's not good. I see it.
It's been there for years, though.
Oh, okay. Does it hurt?
Nah,
Okay, this hurts.
that hurts. That's probably better, right?
I don't know.
Hurting is better.
That's why I'm looking for a doctor in the house. We're gonna go on here.
Maybe Mindy hit you when you were sleeping.
I have Mindy look at it, but she has no clue.
Isn't she a
I need
nurse?
my doctor. I need my daughter to look at it.
Isn't she a nurse?
Yeah.
So why is she a nurse if she's no good?
I-95. Why is there a sub? Why? When I turned the mic on, it just like it just didn't go on right away.
Yeah, I
this
can't be
something
over.
new?
You can't ask me questions like that because I
Okay.
can't be over there. I don't know what you're
The
doing.
doors. I-95. We're looking at about 6:34 right now.
We're
We got
looking
missed
at it.
headlines coming up.
Yeah, Miss Headlines, wild stuff. Florida's acting a fool this morning.
Up for a change?
And it's the governor leading the charge as usual.
Oh.
Pew pew, because he's a maverick.
Let's get the I-95 traffic update. Kelly, any problem spots out there? Out there?
Out there, you said? Do you have the Miss Headlines? You sure don't.
I'm going to check my symptoms on WebMD.
Please don't. Please don't. Bad idea. Go see
Okay.
a doctor.
Oh, I will.
Oh, this is great round of Miss Headlines.
Is it?
All my favorite places are acting a fool. Well, two of them. Florida, you say, and France. It's like I made these stories up. It's almost as if I made them up. No, I didn't.
Oh, I know.
The Florida and the France story, it's almost as if I made them up to reinforce my points about these two places. Look at me. Huh? The shuffle serve. Nothing?
What are you saying? I'm
I
sorry.
was shuffle serving.
What are you doing?
I'm serving burgers over here, over here, over here.
You're serving burgers?
Burgers for everybody.
I'd like a cheeseburger.
That's a dance move.
I'd like a slice of tomato and onion on my burger.
So, me too.
And the burger cooked medium rare.
Forget lettuce. Lettuce always has. It's
no
just
lettuce.
awful. It's brown. It's wet.
Right.
It has E. coli on it.
You don't know that.
Always E. coli.
There
If
we
not,
go.
it has salmonella. Old Sal.
There we go. Still talking. Hey, thanks, Jay. 636 Sports Check.
The Masters, a tradition like no other. A tradition of exclusion, sexism, and racism. Tees off today at Augusta National. Mets ace Jacob deGrom is not taking home his third straight NL Cy Young Award this year. Trevor Bauer was the winner. All right? Yeah? Right?
Okay.
Yeah, good. And whether he wins the American League MVP or not, Yankee second baseman DJ LeMahieu will test the free agent market this offseason. This could be buying. The 32-year-old rejected the club's $18.9 million qualifying offer for 2021. That's your check on sports.
Check out weather. Looks like this. A little rain this morning, mostly cloudy this afternoon, 60 the high. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, 51, then only 50 degrees on Saturday. Under mostly sunny skies. Right now, it's 57.
Hey,
I like the way we're keeping it moving.
we're keeping it moving.
And that's good.
Let's go get coffee and keep it moving even more. Who wants to take a field trip? Chickens. I'm calling for turkey reform again this year.
Stop with the turkey. I like turkey.
Nope. It's time.
Because I like turkey. A lot of people like turkey. You don't like turkey? That's fine. Don't eat the fucking goddamn turkey.
No, what we need is tacos.
Why does it have to be one or the other?
Tacos.
Why does it have to be right or wrong?
Meatball.
No, you don't have tacos
Pizza.
on Thanksgiving.
Biscotti.
Why do
Lasagna.
I even,
Lasagna.
Why do I even talk to you?
Because we want to eat foods that people like, you know? Instead of a big dry ass turkey. And this year, we are in danger of them being even drier than normal. Because 1 in 4 people, we read this morning, 1 in 4 will try and make a turkey, a homemade turkey for the first time this year. You know? It's not Aunt Esther this year. It's Craig making the turkey. Or Frank, because of the COVID juices. It's not your great aunt who makes a killer bird. It's just some regular dude. I got a lot of problems with turkeys to begin with, but now we're going to have these disgusting turkeys. So it's the year for tacos. You can still get together with the family.
See? WebMD.
WebMD.
What is bone cancer?
What is bone cancer?
Osteoma.
Here we go. What did I tell you he was going to say? He hasn't been on WebMD for 15 seconds and he's got bone cancer.
Except since it
Please.
often happens in people under age 20.
Please stop it. We're talking chickens and turkeys and tacos. And stop worrying, you're fine. All right, so where was I before the bone cancer?
Okay, I'll just have to call my guy.
Call your guy.
Call my guy. I'll go see my guy.
Where is he? Next to the Jiffy Lube?
No,
He's a good-
legitimate dermatologist.
Oh, okay. And then what, you go one of them back
But
alley
here's the
guys?
thing with this. I go in for my checkup. And I got to take everything off because he's got to look at my body and see if there's anything weird there. He always tells me to
He's
wear a
got to
hat.
diddle your stuff.
Yeah, I don't want these two
Wear a
young
hat.
medical assistants. He wants me to wear a hat so I don't get skin cancer.
Oh, I thought you had to take off all your clothes but wear a hat.
No,
I thought that was his
just
kink.
Take my clothes off. I got to see upper, and then you got to spread your butt cheeks and all sorts of cool stuff. But I don't want the young women in there. I don't want them looking at me because my body's kind of gross. So I have to tell them I need them to leave. And they giggle, and then they walk out the door.
That's okay.
Are you happy now?
A little bit.
Okay, good.
I thought he was like, yeah, go in there, take off all your clothes, and
No,
put this hat on. And then he comes in like,
No, you don't put a hat on.
I thought he had a kink, for weird hats and no clothes.
First of all, I go into the medical assistant or whatever she is, nurse. She comes in, doesn't really do anything.
Right.
The doctor will be with you in a moment. 10 minutes later, he comes in and he's my age.
Right.
And then he's talking. Then he takes if I say that I got something on my skin, he'll take out he'll measure it, and then the medical assistant will write it down, and he'll give them.
How many times have you done this that you know this?
It's every 6 months I go to have you checked out.
Sure, but how many times have you found something on yourself and then?
2 or 3 times.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes what he'll do is
I guess that's probably
he'll
better.
shave some of it off and send it to the lab, and that's another thing. $750 to send it to the goddamn lab.
It's a lot. All right, you got to stop with this though. We have a show to do, and there's nothing you can do about it until you see him. But I love that you kicked the ladies out. Dr. Yu.
No one wants to see this.
When Dr. Yu cut my testicles open to shut them off.
Right.
What do they call that again?
Neutered?
Yeah, no. What's the thing?
It's
Why do I always forget this?
I don't know.
What is that called? Can you imagine this? Unbelievable.
2 guys not knowing what it's called.
I had the procedure.
When it's a regular procedure.
Unbelievable.
It's called cutting your balls off.
I can remember, Seinfeld episode.
Right.
Episode 2, season 1, but I can't remember.
Snipping.
What is it called? Help! I just want to move on. I got snipped, yeah, but what is it called?
I know where you're going with it. I can't recall it right now.
Unbelievable! Help!
Why do we need to even?
Because this says castration. That didn't
No, it's
happen.
not castration.
Because I typed it wrong. What is it? A eunuch? I'm not a eunuch. What's it called when you get the surgery? The vasectomy. Thank you.
There you go.
Why do certain words just elude you?
I don't know, man.
So I go for the vasectomy. You see?
Did you say vasectomy?
Vasectomy. Vasectomy. That's what it was. Because it was me and about 50 other people in there. And Dr. Yu is a big funny guy, It was a teaching moment. So they had to be in the room, the ladies. And he's critiquing.
How many were in the room?
It was like, including him and me, 5. So 3 ladies, 3.
So they were there to watch the procedure?
Yeah, it was a teaching moment. They had to be there.
I don't know if I like that.
Well, I didn't like it either. So I told him I would shave. So he's critiquing my shaving.
Wait a minute.
In front of the
let me get this
ladies.
straight. So you had 5 people.
Well, no, we were 5 total. There's 3
5
ladies.
total. Doesn't make 5 people, and then you're shaving your own area?
No, I did that beforehand.
Oh, okay.
And Dr. Yu made fun of what a poor job I
Right.
had done. And then, he's just making jokes the whole time.
Was there a couple of young ladies there?
Yeah, and then he was
You
making
should have had one of them do it.
3 of them. And then he's making fun of how nervous I was when I went for the pre-procedure thing.
That's because you don't like anybody messing around.
He's
down
squozing down there, Anyway, but we should probably stop talking.
there. We should probably do that.
Nobody wants to talk about vasectomies over breakfast. Although I'm sure it was funny to somebody. All right, we got to calm down.
Okay, calm it down.
We hit a lot of heavy stuff here. Talking vasectomies and cancer and racism. What's in the air today?
No, nothing good.
It's not.
Nothing good.
It's not tricycles and muffins. Mod on. So anyway,
Exactly, Mara.
turkey reform, anti-turkey. I say you lay out a big spread, right? Chicken nuggets, tacos, meatballs, sausage and peppers you can go with,
Uh-huh.
pizza, Think about how happy everybody is. And people are going nuts. Like, look at this spread. You still do all the stupid decorations, you know? With the fake turkey, with the fake autumn leaf ring around it.
Yeah.
You know? And the rich,
Autumn
dark
leaf.
colors.
Tired.
You do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And you still go around the table, make everybody uncomfortable. What are you thankful for? My family. And then someone starts crying because they're a woman and they had too much wine. My sister, Renee.
If you know this is going to happen, do you get nervous?
Oh, yeah.
What am I going to say?
Big time. How can you get nervous in front of your family?
It can't be you.
No, you can't be me. No. Because I've tried that. And someone leaves the table really crying.
Yeah, yeah.
And then my dad...
After for what you said?
My dad yells at me. Yeah. My dad yells at me.
Yeah.
You know, we're not talking 17 years old. We're talking 35,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8.
Right. Talking like he's 17.
Yeah, what are you thankful for? My family. It's so sweet. And I just want to flip everything and go, why do we have to do this? You all know I love you. Shut up about it.
Right.
You know? We have to say it.
Right. We have to say it once a year?
She was crying before she got to the table. Did we need to do this?
So how much wine did she have?
It's every year. And it's not just her. She's the one that comes to mind the most.
You shouldn't offer anybody any wine until after that part is over.
Somebody might get stabbed.
Yeah.
Where's the wine? So.
All right. We got to calm down.
But if we had the tacos and meatballs and chicken nuggets and stuff, we could. What are you thankful for?
You know,
I'm thankful for tacos, man.
In Michigan, that's against the law.
Well, I don't know about
The only
Michigan.
thing you can have is turkey. You can't have tacos.
I don't know anything about
You
Michigan.
can't have beef jerky.
Nothing.
Okay.
Michigan free. Cue me. This is what I want to say
35 seconds.
at the dinner.
35.
Are you listening? Bring it in! Come on! These people! These people! Yes!
That's what you should do at the Thanksgiving dinner.
That would help.
Robert Smigel there from
That would help.
on the softball team on Curb Your Enthusiasm, the Larry David Show on HBO.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I hate all of this, says Sam.
Together we stand.
Less vasectomy. Talk more chickens. Yeah, it got heavy. What a treat you guys were in for this morning.
That 95 Homer Rock and Roll. Got Pink Floyd there.
A Facebook Live for the ages. If you haven't ever checked out our Facebook Live, what a dreadful series of topics.
Yeah.
From cancer to racism to vasectomies and beyond.
All you're trying to do is cook your cream of wheat, you know? And what are we
Oh,
talking
boy. I don't know how it happened. It got away from
about?
us.
I know. Okay, let me do this. The I-95 right now traffic is brought to you by Stu Leonard's. We want you to get naked. Stu's naked boneless strip steaks are just $9.99 a pound. Save $10 plus naked Norwegian salmon fillets, or as I call it, salmon. That's $9.99 a pound. Save $6. For more savings, visit StuLeonards.com and download the new Stu Leonard's app. Here's Kelly Quinn.
How do you guys stop bots from trying to follow you? It's not such a big problem on Facebook as it is on Instagram. I got all these bots. You know, they got a profile picture. That's about it. They have 2 followers. They're usually half-naked ladies. They have no posts. Aurora, you got to help me with that. I know you know the answer. I need anti-bot software.
So there's this elementary school in Avignon, France.
Avignon.
Had to institute a new ban.
Avignon Blanc, right?
The new ban was on parents throwing their kids over the fence when they're late.
It's an elementary school.
Yeah.
So the parents, what happens is they have a policy that should you bring your kid late to school, that's it.
Yeah.
That they lock the gate.
Mm-hmm.
So what parents have been doing is taking their elementary school child and heaving them over the locked gate.
Everyone knows you can't do that. There's got to be some sort of person over there. Who's
Well,
catching
they're doing it, and because it's France.
Yeah.
Hold on, this is what I'll show our Facebook
All right.
Live audience what it looks like.
Uh-huh.
This is them in France. They're at the lock gate.
Yeah.
Child over the gate, cigarette in mouth.
And then the kid crashes to the cement, and what happens?
You asked me.
What?
Are they catching them on the other side? Great question.
Well, somebody's got to grab them.
It'd have to be an inside job, otherwise they're just landing on the turf, sidewalk, whatever they got over there.
Let me continue. The school has a 6-foot-high steel fence with a gate. It closes at 8:30 a.m. and it turns out it was too hard for some parents to get their kids there before that particular cutoff. So the principal says, quote, parents arriving after the bell were literally throwing their kids. She says it didn't happen regularly, but it happened enough that they were worried a kid was going to get hurt. Really?
If they got to make an announcement, it's happened too much.
Yeah. So
Once is too much.
Now there's a sign telling parents not to throw their kids and to come back when the gates reopen at 10 a.m.
This is how I know we're becoming soft here. Because they waited for like 15 French people to throw their kids over the gate until they made an announcement about it. This would have been national news here the first time the first person did it, and everybody would be flipping out and tweet shaming each other. We're getting too soft. You know, you can't flip out the first time one parent throws one elementary student over one gate.
Sure you can.
You got to wait till like 15, 16 kids, you know?
Okay.
We're getting too soft.
It's just... We got a woman named Juliet on TikTok is going viral after she made a video cooking a steak by putting it in a toaster and pressing the lever down. She takes a bite and it looks chewy. Now people in the comments are debating whether you can really cook a steak like that. But even if you can, why would you want to?
Two guys on TikTok are claiming, and they go through it, they demonstrate it, that if you put it on the highest setting
Yeah.
and you run it 4 times,
Okay, you can cook
that
the
the
steak?
steak comes out good.
Maybe I'll try that tonight.
Don't try that. Just cook the steak the
Well,
way
does it work?
you know how to cook a steak to make it juicy and
Does it work?
delicious. What do you,
Does it work in the toaster?
do you need to know?
Well,
Are the methods that we're using to make a delicious steak that horrible?
no, not at all.
Then just move on with your life.
Well, maybe I need something new in my life.
I'll do the toaster thing just to get some views on my YouTube channel.
Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis
Florida, you say? My favorite guy. Pew, pew, he's a maverick.
has drafted a new law that would extend the state's controversial stand your ground law to allow people to shoot looters.
Yeah. So,
People.
in case you had a hard time hearing Ethan, you're hard of hearing, or he was talking too fast. The governor of the state of Florida
Right.
wants to make it legal for people, not police, to shoot looters. Pew, 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 pew. Only in real life, sounds a little bit more aggressive and violent than my finger guns. Pew, pew.
Right, and there are people who are going to say, hell yeah!
Oh yeah, they're yelling it at the radio right now. There are certain people, I know this from being alive the last year.
That defines looting as, quote, interruption or impairment of a business within 500 feet of, quote, violent or disorderly assembly.
And there's your problem.
Yeah.
You can define it however you want.
Correct.
With legalese, you are asking civilians, regular people, to make a determination in the moment as to whether it's a good idea to shoot someone or not shoot someone that they don't know, have nothing to do with. Zero to do with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking down the block.
Right.
I look at the corner, 4-way stop.
Mm-hmm.
I see a guy kicking the S out of the window of a laundromat. And now, if this goes through, like Governor Maverick DeSantis pew, pew, wants it to go through, I could pull my gun out and shoot this person.
But wait, there's more.
Uh-huh.
DeSantis also wants to make it a felony to block traffic during a protest and offer immunity to people who accidentally kill or injure someone who's doing that.
I'll tell you, I'm packing my things right now. Florida's so warm, full of good ideas, chock full of good ideas. I need to go live there.
Finalize the sale on that house, pack the bags, move right on down.
Oh, yeah, because it's terrible here,
Yeah.
you know? The cold, I can't take the cold anymore. What if you lock yourself out of the laundromat, your own laundromat, right?
Yeah.
In Florida, you say, this law goes through, and you're pissed. I've done it. You're shaking the handle, and you're kicking the crap out of the door, and someone shoots you from across the street. And it's legal. Because Governor Maverick...
In fact, you get a pat on the back from the governor.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I love it.
How's it going?
I love it. Yeah. If ever anything reinforced my case about how crappy the state of Florida is, this is it.
I would concur.
All right, cool.
This headline's brought to you by New Age Collision Center, General Motors certified collision repair facility where service and quality still exists. From a small fender bender to big collision repairs.
Poor elementary
These
student.
are the guys to get the job done. They're located in Brookfield, 203-546-7614.
That was fun. Chew on it.
Chew on it.
I can't, and then I go say something, chew on it, like that's supposed to be the
That's
exclamation
something
point.
DeSantis would say.
And then I can't hit the button because my thumbs are too big.
Right.
And now I'm still here. I got to come up with a new finishing line. Don't chew on it. Let's try it again. Didn't work again.
Very creative.
Didn't work again. Fat ass thumbs. All right, we're going to slow everything down. Chew on it.